Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy. That's it hard. Welcome to the Wormhole. I'm here with my partner Tim.
What's up, everybody?
And I'm that guy Troy. We would like to welcome you to Express. We're just gonna skip this shit and go on to this. We're gonna record this again. I can't get that shit. God. It's my own shit and I can't even read it.
Oh, it's just like the last time you did that shit, nigga. You had to start all the way over.
Welcome to the Wormhole. I'm here with my partner Tim.
What's up, everybody?
And I'm that guy Troy. We would like to express our gratitude to those of you listening in on the inaugural episode of our podcast. The Wormhole is a collection of our thoughts. Let's get with it. Episode 1, we're going to start off with, if you were a member of a fictional family, what family would you be a member of? Tim, we're going to kick it off with you first.
Motherfucking Uncle Phil there, man.
Wait a minute. So you're going real life kind of fictional. You're going Uncle Phil, Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
That's why Fresh Prince?
Man, I think that shit resonates with me. You know what I'm saying? Because Uncle Phil, I got an uncle like that. And so that shit is real, like a motherfucking uncle that's hard on you, but he'll do anything for you. He took Will in, and Will was a fucking asshole, nigga. He was a fucking asshole. Because I'm going to tell you something. Will wouldn't have lasted a week at my mama's house. But if his mama told him to get the fuck out, he wouldn't last a week there. Pulling that kind of shit, I couldn't be able to stay with Will. I'd beat Will ass, man. If I was caught, I'd beat Will ass.
Now, see, Will is definitely fictional because them shenanigans he was pulling, that shit wouldn't flew in nobody's household. He was wasting too much time, calling too much bullshit. It wouldn't flew nowhere.
It ain't flying. Hell, I mean, I could have went quintessential to be like the Cosbys, but them kids was fucked up.
Yeah, no, I don't think I want to be in the Cosbys. As structured as I am, the Cosby was very structured. It's like if I'm going fictional, I'm going fictional. I'm even thinking about cartoon type family. I want to kind of have no limits, no limitations.
Okay, you want to go there? Okay, I'll put you on that.
I really don't know where I want to go with this one.
Shit, what, the Bernstein Bears?
Come to think of it, if I was a part of a fictional family and this family was fucked up, they had a lot of stuff going on, but I would go with the family of Ozark. I want to be in a dysfunctional family that possibly could kill somebody doing some dirty shit back though. I kind of would do it, but
you if I put your life on the line, my nigga?
I think I would, man. I think it'd be fun to do some alter ego type shit like that.
Oh man, no, I wouldn't go that far because I wouldn't last a week in this shit. They been and got me.
You don't think so?
Man, no, man. Either that or it would have turned me into a real motherfucking monster. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I mind being a monster.
I mean, I wouldn't mind being a monster, but that'd have me to the point where I ain't got no conscience, man. Them motherfuckers was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I wouldn't have had that. Just like being a member of the family from Shameless. Motherfuckers, that was fucked up.
Yeah, Shameless had some shit going on.
It was so fucked up. It was almost kind of raunchy in a sexy way because you're going to get some pussy at that house. Because they was fucking like a motherfucker around there.
Yeah, that was,
but at the same time, it's nasty.
It was very nasty over there. It was open door. Everything was open door around there too.
Man, and I'm going to tell you something, man. Being around shit like that, I'm saying them motherfuckers stay normal because, I mean, I got a sister and shit, but she better not ever walk around me with just her panties on. Like, what's wrong with you, girl? They did shit like that. Like, put on some goddamn clothes. That shit there is just crazy. But I watched it. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, absolutely watched it.
I tuned in like a motherfucker. Shit. Okay, you can share your screen. That's what's up.
Yeah. Trying to see if we can get all this thing rolling.
I go so far, man, even like a cartoon family, man. The Simpsons, man, I'd fuck with them.
I thought about the Simpsons, but I would like to be more of a real cartoon, but I want to be I don't want to be like a Bart. I don't want to look like that.
So you talking about like the Proud Family. You remember them?
Maybe something like the Proud Family, but I'm Googling right now. I'm trying to figure out a nice cartoon. I got it in my head, but I can't think of it.
Which one? Let's describe it to me. You got one in mind, you just don't know the name of it?
I think I want to be kind of like a superhero. I'm thinking about the Incredibles. I kind of wouldn't mind being Incredibles, but the Incredibles didn't have nobody my age. They would have to make a sibling my age.
Yeah, because they was babies.
Yeah, they was babies and then a mom and a daddy.
Yeah. See, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I think I sit that one out. Fuck that, man.
I want to do some shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, but shit. That's just like, nigga, I wouldn't dare be like Family Matters. I wouldn't dare be in that family.
Oh, absolutely not. I don't want to do no Brady Bunch. I don't want to do nothing like
I
that.
don't want to do no shit like that. No Brady Bunch, nothing like that. What's name was kind of good though. Remember the Parenthood?
Yeah, I like the Parenthood.
Yeah, the Parenthood was all right. You know,
see, that's so much of like a real family. Like the Cosby Show, the Parenthood is so much of a real family. I don't want to do Family Guy because they be getting fucked up in Family Guy.
Man, yeah, Family Guy is crazy. You don't know what the hell going on. The goddamn dog talking and shit. Hell no. And I'm trying to think of one too. What's another one? I give you one. The motherfucking Griswolds, man.
Griswolds.
The National Lampoons, man. That shit with Chevy Chase now. That shit, that it's like all they do is that shit just funny. I know they sick of his shit, but he funny than the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Now, especially like with being in that family, man, hilarities is finna ensue.
But it was funny to us. But you got to think about being in the family.
Okay. I dig what you're saying because sometimes, looking at real people on the outside looking in, you be like, man, they fucked up over there, but they love that shit.
They love that shit. Now, it's funny as hell to us. I thought about for a split second being in a Game of Thrones, but that was such a knockoff.
No.
Like, I don't even want to live a day over there.
The Crudes?
The Crudes, nah.
Yeah, they ain't had no TV.
First man type shit. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, Neanderthal.
Yeah, I'm not into that, Tim.
Neanderthal.
I need to be a little more modern than that.
No motherfuckers still look like apes and shit. God damn, that's funny. The fucking Crudes. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I would just say, man, I would go to Fresh Prince, man. That family right there was tight knit. It reminds you of a real family. You get some, some days it's serious and some days it's just some shit. But the Cosbys was like that too. Who just too many of them. That's one thing about the Cosbys. Just way too many motherfuckers over there. Way too many motherfuckers over there. And then, and then there was some weirdos. I wouldn't fit in. Theo was weird. God damn it. Like all of them was weird.
Thinking about what Bill Cosby did now makes me look at them a little more creepy. I don't know what they were doing in real life or behind the scenes. And I'm looking at Family Matters. I don't think I want to be a part of that family. It's too regularly black struggle. I don't want that. I did that shit in real life. I don't want that shit on TV.
That's just like a motherfucker talking about he want to be a member of the Good Times family. No, you don't.
No, I do not want to go on fucking TV and be a member of Good Times.
No. Hell no. Hell.
That's a show.
God damn it. Hell, you've been sleeping with your brother all your life. Come on, man.
Now, I can be
okay. I can dig it. I can dig Blackish. Because that to me that's kind of realistic, but then it's kind of unrealistic too. I think it get unrealistic when it come down, but that's parenting today. Because the way them kids be doing shit, man, I ain't putting up with that shit, man.
I'm gonna tell you why I like Blackish, because they have successful parents and they actually live in that life. It's not a struggle.
Okay, I can smoke a bag of that.
They get away with shit that typical people. I'm not going to say that because we don't know what type of freedom that type of life would buy a kid. That type of money might buy you a little more patience from your parents.
Yeah, but now it's on the parents to, like, the parents always got to remind them, like, we ain't always had it. Like, I would be a parent like that. I get money. I would want my children to also remember when we didn't have. Don't act like we always had this shit. So that's why I'm of the mindset. I don't believe in giving kids everything.
To their defense, they don't remember that shit.
No, they don't. But I do. And you're not finna walk around here like you just entitled. Like I've always had this shit. Like, no, man, it was blood, sweat, and tears to get this shit.
You're going to seem like a stingy Debbie Downer every day to your kids.
And you know what? That's why I always like Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge as hell.
Scrooge McDuck, because that motherfucker, he treated pennies like man covers.
Yeah.
He wasn't giving them up.
Wasn't giving them up.
Hell no. That motherfucker used to go swimming in his money. Mm-hmm. And was the cheapest some bitch ever seen. He owned the town and won't spend a dime.
See, you are more Scrooge McDuck than I would be when it comes to money.
Oh, yeah. I'm tight as motherfucker. I know bitches be calling me tight, but they ain't lying. Just shit. You motherfucker come to me time. I said, well, how much is it? Oh, it's like $17. Oh, woo, shit.
Too much.
God damn. For that? I did my due diligence, right? By supporting this cat out here be barbecuing. Food good. Little black cat, he got him a little food truck right beside the dollar store. Prime location. So I'm like, let me go try his ribs. Let me get your rib plate. That motherfucker was $15, Troy. You know what was on that rib plate when I opened it? Oh, my
God.
It was 3 goddamn ribs. And let me show you, man. And a cup of beans and a cup. It wasn't even a cup, man. You probably get 2 spoonfuls It's like a little shot cup that they give you the Jello shots in.
Nope, one of them little cups that I think churches serve that rice in them little small cups. It's a real
No. It's smaller than that. I'm
Smaller
talking
than
about
that?
the Jello shot cups.
God.
Them was the two sides. I'm like, dude, I said, now this is the kind of shit I'm talking about right here. $15 for 3 ribs. Come on, man. At least give me 4 or 5 for 15.
I mean, it depends. You're talking about 3 ribs. We're talking about size. What was the size?
I had them Jello shot cups. It was 2 Jello shot cups. One was the potato salad. One was the beans. And 3 ribs.
Was it good?
The ribs were good. But they weren't. No, I wouldn't do it for 15. I'll never do that again. Not $15.
What was the size of the ribs?
The size of them, I'd give you about a good 5.5, maybe 6 inches. They was meaty.
So if the size would have been a more reasonable size, still not 15?
No, bro. How the fuck you gonna get $15, man? God damn.
But a real plate, Tim, we're talking about a real plate. If you go anywhere and order ribs, or if you go somewhere and order shrimp or some shit, that shit's gonna be a little more than your regular plates.
But bro, Chili's, that shit ain't but $13.99.
That's a national chain. That's $13. That's $1 off. Is this $1? This is a man. He's not getting his cutlery. He's not getting none of that shit for cheap. Chili's are getting that shit on a mass scale. This man popping the trunk on a grill for $1 more.
But at least at Chili's, you get 5 ribs. Come on now. I'm talking about the meat portion.
Okay.
3 ribs for 15 is a bit steep.
No matter the size.
No matter the size, that's a bit steep. Okay, $15, you gonna give me 3 ribs? I'm talking about I want beef ribs like come from the fucking cow. You know, them motherfuckers be damn near 12 inches long.
Okay.
Now I dig that. You can give me 2 of them bitch $15. That's worth it. But not just no regular rib, man. Now that's why I said you try to support black businesses, and that's what we do.
That's what happens.
That goddamn markup is just crazy.
That's what happened. But you know what? We gotta take the success and we can get it. It's sad that it's gotta be our own people that's supporting us. But when we get it, we gotta make it.
I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I just know I'm gonna keep fucking with him when I get no more ribs. Because what he do got, them goddamn smoked sausage, get a smoked sausage sandwich for $4. It's worth $4. That's a nice size sandwich. So I give you 2 of them, I get $8. For $8, I get 2 of them sandwiches. I'm straight. Now that's what's up.
So why don't we understand the markup because of the economy when it comes to his food? But we do understand it when it comes to the markup when we go to a national chain and everything just costs $2 more. It's like we automatically say, oh, the economy must be different. So
I don't accept that, Troy. I don't accept that.
So you think
if I go to a restaurant and that shit's marked up, I'm not getting that. No. They're like, these motherfuckers out of line right now for a damn bowl of gumbo, $13. For a bowl of gumbo, $13.
And where is this?
Shit, Flying Burger and Seafood, motherfucking bovines around the corner. That shit is $13 for a fucking, and when I say a bowl and when they give it to you, that bitch is, they put in like a cup, like a styrofoam cup niggas drink out of. Are you serious?
Wait a minute, 20 ounce, 24 ounce?
16 ounce. Well,
is it the cup with the hips on it? Does the cup have hips? Or is it straight up and down?
It's got hips. Because you can put a top on. No, it ain't 32. I know that's a pint. I mean, that's a quart. No. We less than that.
When you go to the convenience store, Tim, and get those sodas, you get that 1 cup straight up and down. You get the one with the hips that come out. Then you got that big motherfucker with the hips and it goes to the top like that.
Oh, no, not hips like that. No, sir. So we talking about 16-ounce cup.
16-ounce cup for $13.
Yeah, hold on. I might got one of them motherfuckers in the trash. Yes, sir. So I don't understand that. I don't fuck with that either.
What kind of gumbo is it?
It got shrimp in it, shrimp and sausage. I think just a little shreds of chicken. But shit, man, I don't be liking that kind of shit. I mean, even if you're doing it, but at least give somebody some bang for their buck. I understand you got bills to pay and stuff like that, but you can't expect me to give you $15 for 3 ribs, bro. You can't do that. The whole slab wasn't $15.
Well, you gotta look at it like this too. And I totally understand your disparities. When you go to the bar, you're not going to the bar. Now, if you want a $15 slab of ribs, you're gonna have to go buy it, cut it up, or throw the whole slab on the grill, and you're gonna have to watch it yourself and cut it up when it's finished and make sure it's done. If you want to spend $15 for the whole slab, that's gonna be on you for the preparation. Now, the fact that man ribs cost $15, and I understand they went for 3 in there, I get it. But the fact that they was $15 lets me know that he did the service for you. And to me, $15 just don't sound that steep.
Okay, I tell you what, Troy. Next time I say, man, I'm finna go get some barbecue. You give me a $20 bill, and I come back and give you $5, and you open up that plate. Well, I want to see the look on your face.
You want to see the look on my face? Okay.
You're gonna be very disappointed, because nigga, You would have been like, I would have much rather took that 20 and bought a sack.
Care how good the ribs look. I'm gonna do that regardless. Shit, nigga, I could be starving. I ain't ate all day. I'm gonna take my deuce and buy a goddamn a deuce anyway.
That nigga so take that deuce.
Food over weed. Like I'm going weed tomorrow.
Oh
and
my
next day.
God.
Shit.
Hell yeah. You're like, okay, you were trying to make a point talking about going to the bar. What was you trying to say? Finish that.
Going to the bar, you walk into that bar knowing that you could have bought a pint of whatever you drinking for a shot of what you finna take.
That's
but you go
true.
into that bar knowing that somebody pouring your drink for you, you sitting around friends, and you got a waiter and with all this shit costs money. That's kind of how I look at his real place. If I wanted to spend $15 and give me a slab, I would have to do all that shit myself. You're right, though. He does have those disgustingly small portions of food. That's got to change.
But the thing about the bar, though, Troy, if I'm going to sit at the bar, I ain't saying, because I'm really, motherfuckers go to the bar for the atmosphere. That's it. I know, don't get me wrong. I like going to the bar, but I limit myself dressing unless I got a bitch or something with me. And then I might spend a little more because they be liking that shit. And, so I might spend a little more just to sit in there. But I'd much rather have a bottle and sit at the house. So if I'm at a bar and them drinks is $9 a piece, I get two, and that's it. Most chicks I go out with, well, I know one in particular. We go to a bar. She got the pint of Jack Daniels in her purse. So really, I just order one drink, and I just slide my cup over there, and she throw that bitch and hand it back to me.
Just like that.
Just like that old school shit.
So, Tim.
Yo.
Say you independently wealthy and don't have to work.
Okay.
What would you do with your time?
Man, what would I do? I would independently wealthy and I don't have to work.
Don't have to worry about getting up in the morning. You have to worry about no form of working.
To be honest with you, I'll probably just really work on just being in best shape possible. I'll probably take that up. I would have another, like a hobby or something, man. I might start trying to make my own whiskey or trying to make a beer, something like that. Some shit that I'm interested in, I would do it. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I'm not finna go volunteer unless it's just that time of the year. Now if somebody is in need, I will help them. But no, if I just got my own shit and I'm independently wealthy, what would I do? Probably, man, absolutely fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. Man, no. If it ain't going to the gym or some shit like that, man, no, man, I'll wake up every morning, watch TV and go to sleep. And shit, I probably, really met porn stars for real.
Yeah.
What about yourself, bro?
Now, what I would do, if I was independently wealthy, didn't have to worry about trying to accumulate more income. My income was as residual gets. I am always looking for somebody to do something for. Like, that's my everyday purpose. I'm going to get up in the morning, stuff my pocket with about 10 racks, and just hit the streets, man. I'm gonna hit the streets like I normally would, go grocery shopping, do shit like that. So when I run across that family that can't afford their groceries, bam, I'm always there. I'm just gonna be a motherfucking angel, man.
And that's good. That's very good. But you also understand you ain't gonna be able to do that living in your own town. Cause then it's gonna get to a point to where motherfuckers see you out and they expecting you to do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I'll be a traveler.
I would do it. I would do that traveling. If I'm traveling, I'm on the road, I'm fucking around and shit. Catch me in Dallas this weekend, I'd do some shit like that while I'm out there. I wouldn't dare do it in Ruston. Because you do that shit one time, you done did it one time too many. Because one thing you can do with people, I ain't talking about black folks, I ain't talking about white folks, Asians or nothing, I'm talking about people. You show them that you got the means to do shit like that, they're going to look for it every time. They're going to remember your goddamn face. Even though right now you can walk around town, do whatever, you easily dismiss. They be like, I think I know who that is. He looked for me. I think he come here sometime. I don't know who he is. Spend that 10 racks one time and see what happened to you. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere.
Does it not feel better to you? And maybe because it feels better to me. Does it not feel better to do something in the town you're in so you can? It's not even about the admiration from the people, but it's about the confidence that they show in you looking at their face. Like when you come in. It's like, oh my God, man, that's Tim, like that dude right there, blah, blah, blah. It's not about the story that I want to hear about myself. It's about me seeing that I made you feel more confident in yourself.
Right, Troy, I understand that. But at the same time, you doing that, you opening up doors. Motherfuckers nowadays don't understand I don't feel like it today.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You do that shit one time, they gonna think you gonna do it every time. And then if you don't do it, you think these motherfuckers ain't gonna fix their mouth to ask you? That's what I'm saying. I want to see the joy and admiration in people's faces, but I know that ain't it. If I know I'm doing it and I'm doing out the goodness of my heart, I ain't got no problem with that. But you got motherfuckers around here, Troy. You can walk in Walmart, somebody out there asks for $1. You give them $1, walk in Walmart, come back out, they'll give you the same goddamn story. You don't remember I just gave you $1?
No, that shit happens to me right now.
It happens to me right now.
All the time.
So that's what makes me like, dude. So if I did give you, if you was a homeless man, I said, well, look, I'm going to get you $100 worth of groceries. I'm going to give you $200 for your pocket. I guarantee you the next time you go to that store, that motherfucker going to be out there like you ain't did shit.
Might not even remember your face.
Ain't going to ask you for some more money. That's what I'm saying, man. You got to do that shit and be so anonymous. I'll feel better doing shit anonymously. I would feel better doing like the what they call it, the pass it on shit. You know what I'm saying? I would feel better like walking in a restaurant and be like, how many people y'all got in here right now? Table seated. I tell you what, everybody food is covered. Okay, so just do that for everybody, and then I'm walking the fuck out.
I got it.
I do shit like that. You know, or walk in somewhere, or just the grocery store. You walk in the grocery store, you know, it's a couple people in line. Like, look here, man, all the people right there. This they shit. Like I'm just gonna walk to the manager and say, hey man, pay this is for everybody's shit, and I'm walking the fuck out. Now, what you do with that money after I gave it to you, that's on you. But I know what I intended it for. But me just going in there doing it hand in hand and face to face, that shit ain't gonna end.
I'm more of a hand to hand, face to face guy.
You can't be like that though if you got that kind of bread. Because you sleeping with the enemy. Because the same people you helping, it be one day you come home and like, why my goddamn window broke out? Because a motherfucker up in that bitch.
Yeah,
they know you got it.
Yeah,
they trying to get in there. Yeah. So I would much rather be anonymous than be known.
So people gonna fuck me off and ain't gonna let me live my dream.
They ain't gonna let you live your dream because they know you got it. Even though you did shit for the community, but they know you got more and they want all your money and your blood. Because you can give a motherfucker $1 million and you think he ain't gonna ask you for no more money? Yes, they will. That's what makes you lose faith in humanity. And that's why you can't be up front and showing your face. Because if you're up front showing your face doing shit for people, you really done put a target on your back and you can't go nowhere no more around them.
So shitty too.
It's shitty. You can't even pull up. You can't even pull up to the car wash and just holler at people. You see, hey, what's up, bro? I see y'all out here. Man, shit, we ain't been doing too good. And nigga, I just gave you 10 grand last month.
I know one
you broke.
I know one thing I wouldn't be comfortable with. I wouldn't be comfortable pulling my nice shit out around town. I would never be comfortable pulling my nice shit out. Even if I want to go out for a drive, I would not be comfortable pulling my motherfucking Phantom out the garage.
I would.
Moving around in Ruston. I wouldn't.
I would, but you know what? You can do it in Ruston, but the only thing is you got to live somewhere to where you're not easily accessible.
Yeah, I can see it in
I can't do that shit living like where y'all used to live. If I had a house over there, I can't do that shit over there.
I wouldn't even expect a person to have something luxury. If your shit ain't right, you shouldn't have no luxury shit sitting outside. If it ain't covered up, it shouldn't even be out there.
And maturity. It comes with maturity. Because I know good and damn well, even though I said I would, like, man, if I hit it big and I remain anonymous, I'll probably stay in this apartment for another year before I just left. I just be in this motherfucker chilling.
So you would almost have to make some preparations before you leave out of there, before you get out there and be stupid.
Right. So yeah, I would stay here for another year or maybe a couple months. Because you know one thing I would do, having that kind of money, I'm leaving here. I won't stay here. I'm gone.
Yeah.
And don't nobody know where I'm at unless you my closest niggas. That's where you know where I'm at. But what I would do when I left this motherfucker, I would go to that goddamn front office. I'm moving out. Well, you got to give me a notice. I said, look, this is what I'm going to do. That apartment is fully furnished. Everything in there they can have. And here goes 6 months rent. So give it to who, you know what I'm saying? I do some shit like that. The next person move in there, tell them it's fun. I will clean this motherfucker up. The furniture, I'm going to take my clothes and shit out. But the TVs, and I'm leaving everything in this bitch. The next motherfucker come in here, that's they shit. It's furnished. Like yeah, I would do some shit like that. But for 6 months, they have this. And then I would go so far as to do this because I know I'm leaving town. I would really hit the streets and just find a motherfucker really in need and be like, hey, man, you out here kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what you trying to do, man? Just trying to find a decent apartment. Shit, I tell you what, go over there and tell them you need an apartment. And what's your name? I said, man, this person gonna come here. So shit. Well, how do I get in touch with you? You can't.
You can't. You just go over there and tell them I sent you over there.
And tell them I sent you, Eric, you good for 6 months. All you got to do is go in that bitch and just chill. Everything is on. I would do the same thing with the lights and shit. I say, man, after month 6, take my name off of it, but here's 6 months worth of power, 6 months worth of lights.
I like that.
I would do that for 6 months, and just for somebody to get it. It's a woman out there with some kids. She's sleeping on somebody's floor. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, it's a 2-bedroom in this bitch. It's a bed. It's another, and man, everything. There's a couch. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Walking that bitch, turn the TV on. Everything's for 6. You got everything for 6 months. And what I will do, Troy, 6 months later, on that 7th month, I would just dip back through and see if they still here.
Yeah.
I would knock on the door.
So what if in the 6 months that person's still there, they thriving, but just 6 months thriving? You can't expect somebody's whole life to be different in 6 months, but they have showed you 6 months worth of progress. Would you then just say, have a good day and leave, or would you bump them up a little bit, give them something else?
Nah, I done gave you half a year, a leg up.
I feel that.
I gave you, I mean, come on, man. If somebody do something for you for 6 months and then they come back, you can't expect them to do anything else.
It's not an expectation. It's almost like a reward, like we talked about the other day. Sometimes a person can get down so low, and don't get me wrong, 6 months was awesome, but they can only make 6 months worth of progress due to their resources and their accessibility.
But that 6 months, Troy, 6 months is not a long time. I grant, because time ain't long as it used to be. But in 6 months, that's 6 months worth of bills, worth of rent that you don't have to pay. You should be able to get yourself, that's 6 months that you like, the job that you at ain't paying you enough. You know you got 6 months to find something better.
I understand that. Now, I think if I went back and this man or woman, with kids or without, was making some drastic progress, and say they was just lacking a car, they was getting rides, they whether they built up enough credit or just couldn't get something together to get a car, I think I'd go and drop the car off. I'd get them something. Okay,
I can agree with that. If I see you been trying, now I got to come at you because I want a progress report.
I like
you know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with accountability. And now if I walk in there and it smell like a pound, ain't nothing else going on. It's a bunch of people in that bitch, and it's just gonna walk on.
And then the shit that I left you with is broke.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk on out of there.
If the damn wires and shit just hanging all over the place, the rug, the corners of the rug done turned up because you just don't give a fuck about it. Because I can't stand that shit. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When I go to people's house and the edge of that rug is turned up, I make it my business to step on that corner.
Step on it, and it's not gonna stay down.
It ain't, but it make me feel better. I'm gonna step on it. No, I mean, but yeah, I would do some shit like that. I want to pray. If I'm gonna be like that, you like to say, I go ahead and drop the car for you. Like, we doing so well. The only thing is, we're just trying to work on getting a better car. Don't worry. If it's like that, Troy, I'm with you 100%. You know what? I'm finna go right down here to old Chevrolet, and I'll be right back in 15 minutes.
Quick. You know, it's gonna be something off the used car lot. I might have a $2,000-$3,000 budget. I might go over there and see if I can get something for about $2,000. Something they can get them back. Something that they ain't immediately got to start working. I don't want to give them a headache.
Nigga, I don't want to give them a headache, but I also don't want to fund your fund. I'm gonna give you something, because really this car I'm getting you is to get you from A to B, from work to home, and take care of your family. This ain't the car when I gave you the car. As soon as you get the car, you ain't finna say, oh, we finna go out here to buy you classic. No. This is not what this for. You do buy you classic next year. Mm-hmm. This year you build it.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm with you on that. I would do that, but man, you got to show me a whole lot of shit, my nigga. A whole lot of shit. Because don't get me wrong. If I'm independently wealthy and I got money like that, I don't have a problem with helping people, but I got a problem trying to help people who don't help themselves. Because sometimes, I mean, that's why I said that 6 months, man. I mean, you giving somebody a leg up, my nigga. I told my aunt today, I said, man, my cousin, man, he just kind of in a rut. I said, well, shit, man. I said, well, hell, he can come stay with me for about 2 months, trying to get himself together because he just kind of in a rut. She was like, but Mike, I don't think that's going to be good. I say, you right. Because he live here with y'all, don't pay no rent. He still ain't got his shit together.
See, that's what I'm saying. Some people should, you got to be able to see, man, 6 months for A and 6 months for person B ain't the same. 6 months for person A, you might come back and that motherfucker done surpassed you.
Right. But
some
you know what,
just got that kind of determination.
And all they needed was just a little help.
A little bit.
A little. And I think 6 months of help is more than enough.
Some people need grooming too, though. I hate when help just becomes one thing. I don't think anything is just one thing. Help differs from person to person. I guess it takes a certain person to provide a certain kind of help also. Like, to me, you're the guy who gives them 6 months and shit, you're going to sleep good at night. But I would kind of want to know what happened to that person. If they were doing better by themselves, I would offer further assistance.
Okay, so now you now okay, so since you're saying that now you got to cherry pick who you do it for because you don't want to waste your resources on somebody that ain't about shit no way.
But you're not gonna know that. You're never gonna know. The second term comes once you've checked in and that person has impressed you enough to say that this person is worthy of a second term. But sometimes you're gonna make a bad bet. You just make bad bets in real life.
Well, Troy, if I got that kind of money, my nigga, I'm gonna pick out a motherfuckers 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna do it for a female. Cause I'm sorry, I'm old like that.
I feel
like if you a man, you need to figure the fuck out. Sometimes women, they niggas knock them up. They can't afford abortion. They got these kids. But in the midst of me helping you, best believe if I got that kind of money, I'm watching your ass. I'm vetting you out. Like I got money enough to have somebody follow you and tell me exactly what do you do day to day. So if I'm gonna give you this 6 months worth of help, I know you's a safe bet.
Okay, so yours will be less spontaneous and more planned out.
Because I mean, if we talking about it like that, because like you just said, everybody person A and person B. No, if I'm spending this kind of money, because man, 6 months worth of shit, if I got $100 million, that ain't gonna hurt me at all. But at the same time, I want to make sure that the person I'm giving this to is worthy. This person really needs help versus me just going out giving it to a stranger. And then shit, 2 months later, this motherfucker is a bona fide crack house. So you got to vet them out. I'll give me a private investigator like, hey, I got my eye on this young lady. Ain't no creepy shit. I'm thinking about helping her. This is what I need you to do. Day to day, I need you just to tell me exactly, document her day. And I want you to do this. I want you to do it, my nigga, for about 2 weeks. I want to see exactly what they do. So he'd be like, well, shit, she left her kids at home. She ain't come back till like 2 days later. Okay, she's out.
She's out.
Now I'll be like, okay, so what's up with her, man? She gets up every morning. She leave the house at least by 6:15. She take the kids to school. As she takes the kids to school, she go to school. She fuck around, work at whatever the fuck, and she stay there all day. Then she come out, she get the kids out, she go home, and then she don't never come back out. Or okay, then she did leave. She left with some friends. Okay, but then when she came back, I was like, okay, what time did she come back? She left the kids there. Yeah, she left the kids there. What time she came back? She came back by 2:30. Okay, she's a single mom. She got her, okay, cool. And then what day was this? Oh, it was like on a fucking Saturday night, man. And if I'm not mistaken, I think something was going on. Okay, all right. But if you tell me like shit, every night she leave, it been by, man, I done seen about 4 or 5 different dudes up in there. I can't do it because you don't respect yourself. And I feel bad by saying, I would exclude a dude because it is some niggas out here who need some help. But I just feel like, man, you might need some help, but at the same time, you bullshit.
Now, I will try to find a woman first. Woman with kids first, single woman, and then it will go to a man with children, then a man. Like, I'm not ruling out nobody because, true enough, a person looks at a man like he should have his shit together. He's not where he is because he just don't want to be. Man, I think everybody deserves a degree of help. And when I say everybody, I don't mean everybody in the sense of every single person. I just mean every group and category of people. I don't think men deserve it any less than women because there's all kinds of reasons men get in the world and you might be pushed out there the wrong way by your family. You might have been just unprepared. A lot of people are unprepared.
Okay, Troy, but when it comes to a man, you telling me you willing to spend that kind of money on a dude? Okay, you see him, and this dude, he a good dude. He look like he needs some help, but this nigga got 4 or 5 different baby mamas. You know what I'm talking about? Like at one point, you didn't even take into consideration what you're doing. Now, if you a man, I'm gonna tell you something. I agree with you. If you a man out here and with your kids, and I see you out here, and you got, we'll just say 2. 2's the magic number. You got 2 children that you are, and I'm talking about because I've seen these cats come in and out the store, and them motherfuckers always with their kid. One cat, I can't remember his name, and if I knew his name, I wouldn't say it. But that man right there, I know he work at Walmart, and he come in that motherfucker, he do everything he can for his fucking kids. Now that cat right there, I throw him some change. I say because he really, and you can tell the man work hard. He got girls, and every time he come up there, he try to do the best he can because he ain't got much money. Brought his daughter up there to get her phone. And when I tell you, man, I did everything in my power because she like, my phone just won't. I said, man, I'll make the phone work. Well, hey, brother, how much you owe you, man? You don't owe me shit. See what you're doing. I work here every day and I see you month after month, day to day, and what you doing. The way you move, I don't know what you do at the house, but what I see you in public, I respect you because you doing shit that I would do for my kids. And you ain't even got them kind of means.
That's big.
So there. That's big. That's very fucking big. Now I would definitely do that.
That's big of you though, what you do when you come in the store.
Man, for real. You gotta do that, man. Now, if you a motherfucker coming here and you bullshit, man, fuck that. The motherfucker just don't work.
Yeah.
Buy another one. But that man right there, if he had to buy that girl another phone, he could be like, baby, we ain't gonna be able to do it. Come on, let's go. And I don't want to see him have to say it. I don't want to see look on that child's face. I'm gonna tell you something. The worst thing a man can go through, especially with daughters, is tell them that I can't do it.
Bro, man, look, man, don't even do that.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Shit right now, man.
We ain't doing that shit, man.
Boy, no,
That's
I'm
real
saying,
shit.
don't you do that shit right now. I know what you saying right now is so crazy. True story. My daughter, and well, you're gonna wrap it up after this. My daughter just lost her wallet. Had accumulated $30 in there, man.
Mm-hmm.
$30. It's tight right now. And I had to tell her, man, I'm gonna work on getting your $30 back. But that is the worst because the way I explain to somebody, I don't give a shit how much they need. And I don't want them to have everything. But I don't want them to get it from nobody else either because I don't want them to start needing shit from other people. Men, women, old or young, because everybody got something up their sleeve.
Right. Because really, I'm gonna tell you something. We talking about giving and helping people, being, just independently wealthy. But no matter how much money you got, man, that's just even if you don't have it or do, but man, telling your child, we gotta wait a minute. That's the worst thing. It hurts you and it hurts them. And the people who look at it, that's a real parent, will understand and be like, because I'm gonna tell you something, Troy. If I'm standing in line, somebody behind me and they just ain't got it, they be like, well, put that back. You know what? Here, I've done that before. But man, that baby losing $30, that's big. That's a lot of money, man.
That concludes this episode of The Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.